everybody and welcome to today's video. We are looking at Dodo Peak today. This is a new game that has released on Nintendo Switch and probably some other platforms. I'm not sure what, but I am playing it on Switch. I think it is the perfect Switch game experience and I'm really enjoying it. It is going to be a short video today because there really isn't that much to talk about with regards to it, but it is a kind of inoffensive, happy, charming game that I think pretty much anybody can enjoy as a time waster. It's certainly mobile in every way in every meaningful way. It's got all the mobile structures that you expect. But if you enjoyed the likes of Crossy Road and that kind of game experience, you're going to have fun with this one. And I think that's the point. I really do enjoy it just as a bit of fun. I don't think it's a great game. I don't even know if I'll review it for digitallydownloaded.net, but if I do, I'll give it about 3 stars. It's not a game of the year material thing by any means, but it's just not offensive either. It's enjoyable. So I don't know what you know about the dodo, but the dodo is actually a really interesting bird. It's become a synonym, I guess, for unintelligence. I mean, that's what you say when you call somebody a dodo. You're kind of calling them a bit stupid. But the bird itself was not actually dumb. It was just that it never had the fear of humanity built into it because it existed on an island where it didn't really actually have a predator. So it never had defense mechanisms and it never had that fear of being hunted. So when humans did come along, they ended up hunting it to extinction. So it's a bit of a tragic story. And the bird's never really left the human consciousness since. It is a little bit of a warning, I guess, about humanity's darker impulses when it comes to hunting and animal conservation. But this game doesn't actually deal with any of that. This is just a bit of an aside story because I find the dodo bird pretty interesting character. But the game itself is just a bit of charming fun. You play as the mum dodo, and you've got to go and collect your chicks, which are in eggs. They've escaped and they've been dropped around a range of different levels in pretty dangerous, precarious positions. You've got to rescue the birds and get them back to safety. So it works a little bit like Q*bert, I guess. For anybody who remembers the classic Q*bert, where you're jumping around a level that is built like a pyramid of sorts, and you need to avoid the various enemies that pop up. You need to collect the birds, and you need to try and collect the little items that are along the levels as well, such as the gemstone, which we're about to grab here, as well as coins and whatever. Now, the coins you use to unlock new birds, and that's not just for a cosmetic effect. There's also speed benefits for various bird types. So if you have the really expensive birds, basically, you get to jump around the levels faster. That plays into the mobile game design. That would have been original. I don't know if this was actually a mobile game originally. I assume so, just because it's structured that way with the currencies, which one would imagine you'd be able to spend a premium on to boost your progression through the game quicker. But on the Nintendo Switch version, there are no microtransactions. You just pick up the coins along the way, and you do unlock new dodo designs fast enough that it doesn't really matter. In addition to a whole bunch of regular levels, there's some challenge levels that you can try and complete. That's one of these, and they tend to be quite difficult and actually throw a lot of stuff at players, so you can jump into those straight away if you want to, but you're probably better off playing the basic levels first just to see how the whole game works before you try and get through these, because they are pretty challenging. The game has a nice difficulty curve. It's all very casual. You start off very easily, and by the time you get into these challenge levels, you've really kind of mastered the basics of the game. So there's nothing there that's going to upset players either. It's not designed to be a super hard game, but it is designed to be a bit of a challenging puzzler for people that really want to take it that far. And you'll get enough time played. There's plenty of levels. There's plenty of birds to unlock. It's the kind of game that you'll play for short bursts every so often, and over time you'll just unlock everything. But you'll never actually be so addicted to it that you're playing for hours a day, and it never tries to be that either. Once again, it's just one of those really inoffensive games that doesn't do anything to upset you, but then it doesn't do anything to really stand out as a special experience either. That being said, there is definitely a place for these kinds of games, and I do enjoy this one. That's it for this video. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. Please do consider backing me on Patreon if you want to support what we're doing. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next video.